Hey everyone, it is Adelaide Winterstep and welcome to today's video. I'm so glad that you clicked on today's video. This was highly requested by all of you. I got so many requests for a Western riding video, so I was like, of course. So you may know that a couple of weeks, months back, I went horse shopping and purchased a horse named Dawn. Now, Dawn actually didn't do that well in English riding, which was shocking, but turns out she really enjoyed her Western riding. So today I'm going to show you just us kind of going barrel racing at our local barn at Marley's and show you our progress that we've made. So let's get straight into the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe at the end of this or even beforehand, and I hope you all enjoy. So the day started really early at like 6 o'clock, which is early for me. It might not be early for other horse people, but I had groomed her before and had trailered her over to Marley's, and now it's just time for me to tack up. I have a pink Navajo blanket, my very simple Western saddle. I decided not to do my barrel racing saddle because it didn't fit her that well. My really pretty pink polo wraps, very simplistic yet quite beautiful. And lastly, since she's so tall, I had to reach up and put the very nice Western bridle on her that matches with our saddle. Obviously, I walked her over to the arena, which is on the far side of Marley's, and it just has 3 barrels in there and plenty of room to warm up. I made sure to check the girth, that it was tight enough so we wouldn't slip off when doing sharp turns and all. Made sure to hold on to her too because she has a tendency to walk away. And of course, mounted right on. She's really cool about that, and I just mounted from the ground. So today we're going to be starting off with very simplistic warm-up. I'm going to share some tips with you guys for warming up your excited barrel race horse that's super pumped for the day. And also we're going to get straight into the barrel racing, try to run a pattern at the weigh end, only once though, for light work. So we start off at a walk. So Dawn specifically has really sort of a tight hindquarter area. She doesn't loosen up much, so it's really important that I long walk her and stretch her out before the day starts. But usually we go straight into trotting. Now it's really important that you long trot your horses that tend to have a lot of energy. Personally, I find it very effective, especially for this mare. It really wears her out pretty good, but also gives her enough energy to continue finishing off the day. But it starts it off well, stretches her out, gets her going, and makes her use the correct muscles, as well as pay attention to me. In the trot, I really like to practice by doing figure 8s between 2 barrels, and that really helps her get used to the momentum and the feeling of turning sharply around a barrel and going straight, and then turning around another barrel. And also I really like to practice transitions. Transitions are so effective, not only for like the practical purpose, but also for the safety. They're really effective when you're going high speeds. It's important to make sure your horse's brakes work. So I just do some transitions from walk to trot and back to stop. Alright, so now that we've trotted a lot, I just finish up with a little bit more trotting. Again, it is indeed my favorite gait, but I do transition into the canter eventually. She's gotten really good at transferring into her left lead, which is super important. But she's doing really good so far with the whole cantering thing. She didn't like cantering when I first got her, which is surprising, but she's gotten a lot more used to it and she really enjoys it now. A huge tip for all of you, if they go on the wrong lead, it's important to correct them so that in the future they get the right lead. You don't want to create that vice and let them continue doing that thing for a while. So correct it while you have it, and she tends to go on the wrong lead quite a bit, so it's important I correct her quite a bit as well. But yeah, we usually just trot out or canter out the clover leaf pattern just a couple times, try to get used to the pattern before we do it at a full run. And here was me attempting to jog, but she's just so stiff with the jog so far. I'm not going to attempt it that much. I just don't want to bother around with that right now. We have other things that we can work on, like extension. You always need to learn extension before you learn collection because it's crucial to your learning environment. So now we're just trotting the entirety of the pattern. It's a very simplistic pattern, the cloverleaf pattern. I'll show you when we do the run, but you'll see how it is. So make sure to do all barrels, and then I canter down the center back home. So make sure that I just canter the last part, but make it a controlled canter, nothing big, nothing too excited. So now we're gonna do the full thing at a full run. So she's really good at her acceleration. We've been working a lot on that, but she goes straight into that first barrel really well and loops back around going into the second barrel, makes a really good pocket, which is fantastic. And then we hit that last barrel. She goes a little wide on this one, but I'm okay with it. And then we just run back down. She did so good. She was running really nicely. She had a really good long stride. I didn't have to encourage her much. And so she slid right into that spot. We were so happy because today was our new record. And it made me super proud. So that was it. We don't usually run that pattern that many times. It can be dangerous for your horse to run so much, do so many tight turns. It's important to take it easy on them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just me kind of practicing around Dawn. I'll show you our improvement as we go up. But remember that the next video is going to be our first episode of Avala. So stay tuned for that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Instagram at Valencia Stables. I hope you enjoyed this new type of video. It's a little different than our typical English riding video, but it was indeed highly requested. Love you guys so much. See you guys next time, and bye.